What's up, fellas? I just wanted to make a little video to tell you how to win auctions on eBay. Because I was just doing an auction for this comic book box set, and I was getting it at like $75 below market value at the current bid. And I was the highest bidder for like a few days. And then earlier today, which was the last day of the auction, someone outbid me. And it was like, market price is like 175. He bid like 105. It was originally at 100. So then I'm like, okay, this guy's gonna be watching this, so I'm gonna wait till like the last 30 minutes, and then I'm going to buy it to outbid him. So I do it in the last 30 minutes. He instantly outbids me. I bid like $108, and then he immediately jumps the bid to $122.50. Okay, this is his first mistake. You never try to go so high as to scare the other bidder, because they have a number in their brain that they're already thinking that they're not going to go past beforehand if they're not a child, okay? So now I know he's constantly watching it because of how fast you responded. Now what you're going to do is, if you really want this thing, is for the last 10 minutes of the auction, just sit and watch until, and have your number already typed in and ready, and have your finger over the press button where you update your auction, and then wait until the last 2 seconds to press that button. You will always win the auction, because it takes about 2 seconds to it takes about like 1.5 seconds to process that you did that. So you will literally always win the auction. And here's the thing, here's a disadvantage for all you auction goers that you put yourself in. Whenever you bid higher during the last little bit. Okay, so here's how eBay auctions work. So you have the number it's currently at, and then it'll give you options of what to bid to, or you can type in your own custom option, all right? So if, let's say the current bid is $50, okay, and I have that bid. If someone wants to wait till the last 2 seconds to bid, it can't be me, because if I already have a number typed in that I press bid on at the last second, then someone else could already have a number typed in that's higher than mine, and then they win the auction because they did it at the last 2 seconds. But you never actually know if someone's going to bid in the last 2 seconds. So what you need to do is not be the person winning the auction. You need to be losing the auction up until the very last second, to give the person that's also bidding for it a false sense of security, so that they'll let their guard down. Because, like, especially if you have someone that bids overly high like I did. Like, he didn't just go like $5 over like you're supposed to, or like $2 over. He went like $15 over. So if I don't respond for a long time after he does that, he's going to assume that I've given up on the auction. And that's where you just jump in for the kill. And then boom, I ended up getting the auction. Now here's the mistake that I made. You need to always assume that this person is watching the auction like a hawk, because I got lazy and I didn't want to wait till last minute. So I bid on it again at the 30-minute mark, 30 minutes before the auction was over. And that gave him the opportunity to try to scare me. Now, the scare didn't work, obviously, but something that the scare does, other than trying to scare you, is it raises the price. I could have gotten it for $105, but then I had to pay $125 because this idiot tried to like bump me up $15, and then I had to outbid him again at the last 2 seconds. Always be on the lookout at the very end of the auction if you really want to win it. Otherwise, you will lose. So yeah, that's how to win eBay auctions. See ya.